안녕하세요 여러분. 이번 시간에는 Grammar 12.5 noun-modifying form 같이 공부해요. In 10과 we learned that we can make a noun-modifying form of a verb by attaching 는 to the stem of the verb. For example, 마시는 커피, 마시 is the stem of the verb to drink and 는 is a noun-modifying suffix, so 마시는 functions as a noun modifier. So this expression means the coffee that I drink or the coffee that I'm drinking. Here note that this expression also conveys the tense information, which is present tense. The phrase 마시는 커피 is actually expressing a present or ongoing action that is happening now. And you can also express a past or completed actions or events that have happened in the past by attaching 은 or 니은 to the stem of the verb. For example, 먹은 빵, 먹 is the stem of the verb to eat, and 은 is a noun modifying suffix, so 먹은 functions as a noun modifier. And this expression means the bread that I ate or the bread that I have eaten. It's about the past event. The past noun modifying suffix 은 or 니은 is two-shaped verb ending. 은 is attached to the stem of the verb that ends in a consonant. For example, 죽은 사람, 죽 is the stem of the verb 죽다 and it ends in a consonant, so attach 은. And this expression means a person who has died or dead person. If the stem ends in a vowel, then attach 니은. For example, 결혼한 사람, stem is 결혼하, right? And it ends in a vowel, so attach 니은. This expression means a person who has got married or a married person. Recall that when the same ending 은 or 니은 occurs with an adjective, it indicates a present situation, not the past. For example, 민지가 산 차는 작아요. The car is small. 그런데 어때요? 어떤 차예요? 민지가 산 차, the car that 민지 bought, right? So here, 니은, noun modifying suffix, indicates that the event or the action has taken place in the past. So 민지 bought the car in the past. On the other hand, in the second example, 민지가 작은 차를 샀어요. 민지 bought a car. 어떤 차예요? 작은 차, small car, right? Here, 은 attached to the stem of the adjective 작다, to be small, and this simply indicates the current status of what is modified. In this case, 차, a car, right? So the current status is being small. 작은 차 simply represent the car is small, right? It has no past tense related information. When the verbs for to wear, put on, occur with the past noun modifying suffix 은, they indicate the result of a past action. In other words, the action described by the verb with the past noun modifying suffix 은 or 니은 generally has relevance to a present state of affairs. For example, 치마를 입은 여자, 치마, skirt, 입, this is the stem of the verb 입다, to wear, and 은 is noun modifying suffix. So, 치마를 입은 functions as a noun modifier. It modifies the following noun, 여자. So this expression literally means a woman who has put on a skirt. As shown in the previous slide, noun modifying suffix 은 or 니은 that attached to the stem of the verb indicates the event in the past or the past completed event. So it's about the past, right? However, this expression actually understood as a woman who is therefore wearing a skirt now, rather than simply a woman who has put on a skirt sometime in the past. So it's not just a past event, but the event that affects the current state of what is modified, in this case, 여자. So this 여자 must had to wear the skirt in the past, and that state or status continue to remain to the present moment. The same semantic pattern or phenomenon is also found in other examples. As you see here, 운동화를 신은 학생. 자, 운동화, sneakers. So this expression literally means a student who has put on the sneakers. But it is understood as a student who is therefore wearing the sneakers now. The student who is wearing the sneakers. Look at the another example. 모자를 쓴 아이. 자, 모자, hat or cap. 아이 is a child. So it literally means the child, a child who has put on a hat. But again, it is understood as a child who is therefore wearing a hat now. A child who is wearing a hat. 자, 그럼 우리 같이 간단히, briefly 연습해요. Change the verbs in the following noun modifying clauses using the past tense form 은 or 니은, and then translate the clauses into English. As in the example 1, 스티브가 읽는 책. And it means the book that Steve reads. Why? Because of 는, right? 는 is a noun modifying suffix that represents present or ongoing event, right? And change this into the past tense form. The answer is 스티브가 읽은 책, right? Okay. If the stem ends in a consonant, attach 은. But if the stem ends in a vowel, attach 니은, right? Do you remember? And translation is the book that Steve read, the past tense form. Okay, 자, 그럼 2번하고 3번 하세요. I'll give you 5 minutes. Write down your answers on your textbook, page 92. After you finish it, come back to this video. 자, 시작하세요. 자, 그럼 우리 같이 해봐요. 2번, 동생한테 주는 선물. 자, 무슨 뜻이에요? The gift that I give my younger sibling. 자, 동생, younger sibling, 한테, recipient to, right? 주, it's a stem of the verb 주다, to give, 선물, gift, right? 자, past tense form 뭐예요? 동생한테 준 선물. 그렇죠? Because the stem is 주, which ends in a vowel, so attach 니은. Okay, so you have 준. Translation 뭐예요? The gift that I gave my younger sibling. 자, 3번. 내가 듣는 음악. 자, translation 뭐예요? The music that I listen to, right? So present tense form. 자, past tense 뭐예요? 내가 들은 음악. 그렇죠? So the stem is 듣, and it ends in a consonant, so attach 은. But as you know, 듣 is the irregular predicate. 디귿 becomes real before the vowel, and there is a vowel. So you have to change the 디귿 into real. T becomes real, L, right? So 내가 들은 음악 is the right form. 자, translation, the music that I listened to, the past tense form. Okay? So far, we've seen the noun modifying forms that represent the present tense and the past tense, right? Actually, there is another noun modifying form that represents future tense, which is not surprising, right? Then how can you make it? By attaching 을 or 리을 to the stem of the verb. And 을 or 리을 is the future or prospective ending. And this is used when the content of a modifying expression describe a state of affairs that will take place in the future. And as you see here, this is a two shape of ending. Attach 을, if the verb stem ends in a consonant, for example, 내가 먹을 음식. So here, 먹, to eat, and it ends in a consonant, so attach 을. And this is a noun modifying form, so 내가 먹을 functions as a noun modifier. The food that I will eat. However, if the stem ends in a vowel, then attach 리을. For example, 내가 공부할 학교. The stem is 공부하, right? And the stem final letter is a vowel, so attach 리을. Okay, so that you have 공부할, and 내가 공부할 is a noun modifier, which modifies the following noun, 학교, the school that I will study. Now, let us summarize what we've learned so far. We have studied noun-modifying suffixes that indicate past, present, and future tense, right? For the past completed event, noun-modifying suffix used is 은 or 니은, and it only attached to the verb, not adjective or existential verb or copular. Remember, only the verb, okay? For the present, 는 is attached to the verb stem. For the adjective, 은 or 니은 is used. For the existential verb, 는. For the copular, 니은. So it is combined with the stem of the copular, 이, so it becomes 인. For the future, 을 or 리을 is attached to the verb stem. And 을 or 리을, okay, is also attached to the adjective stem. With the existential verb, only 을 can be used, and with the copular, 리을 is attached. So again, combined with the stem of the copular, it becomes 일, right? Now let us look at sample conjugation. For the verb, I will use the verb 먹다 and 가다. For the adjective, 좋다, 예쁘다. For the copular, 학생이다. Okay? For the past completed event, noun-modifying form is 먹은, 간, right? So 먹 ends in a consonant, attach 은. 가 is the stem, right? Ends in a vowel, so attach 니은, right? For the present, 먹는, 가는. So you just attach 는, that's it, right? For the adjective, 좋은, 예쁜, right? So ends in a consonant, 은, ends in a vowel, 니은. For the existential verb, 이지, just always attach 는, 있는, 없는. For the copular, 학생, 이 is the stem, right? So attach 니은, you have 학생인. For the future, with the verb, 먹을, 갈, right? So after the consonant, attach 을, after the vowel, 리을. For the adjective, 좋을, 예쁠, okay? 있다, 없다, existential verb, 있을, 없을, and finally copular, 학생일, 그렇죠? attach 리을. That's it. 여기까지입니다. I'll see you in the next video.